Today we'll be making the one-pot creamy Cajun-style sausage pasta. All you need is one large pot and the ingredients, etc. But let me show you. Let's start off cooking the sausages. This actually takes the longest time in the entire cooking process. Start by heating up a large pot with some olive oil and then put in the sausages and just put on the lid and let it sit for about 2 to 3 minutes, and then break them apart, flip them and let it sit again for 2 to 3 minutes. Makes it easier for us to cut them into pieces with the scissors right there. I usually recommend using the scissors, a pair of tongs, just have the chopsticks and just find it easier just for today. Stir them well again, and we're getting ready to prep the vegetables. Let's start by halving the tomatoes. You can use the smaller ones or the bigger ones, your preference, but make sure whatever that you selected have the nice and fresh colors. Or if you're really in a rush and don't want to go through all this prepping process, you can also go with the canned tomatoes as well. Then we'll move on to the Poblano peppers. We need a stem and seed and cut them into about half-inch dices. And just remember the Poblano peppers, they can vary in spice level. Mostly they are mild, but a few can be quite hot. Wash hands and cutting boards after you prep. Now the sausages are ready, so let's transfer them to a plate and reserve the pot. No need to wipe clean because we're getting ready to cook the vegetables. So heat up the pot, add some olive oil, add the peppers and the tomatoes to the hot pot and stir occasionally until they're tender for about 3 to 4 minutes. Then we add half of the shredded cheese along with the cream base. Make sure to stir them well, and then also add the cream cheese. That can be quite sticky, as you can see, just look like ice cream. So I'm adding in 2 small portions of that cream cheese. Again, it's up to your flavor. If you don't need that much, that is completely okay. So once you get all that in, to help with the texture, we need some water. So about half a cup of water, and then we add some salt, probably I'd say a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and then some pepper, a pinch of pepper, and then along with the pasta. Basically stir them well. That's the largest pot that I have, unfortunately. So took some time to carefully stir them. Now we're getting ready to add back the sausages. Now you can also add a little pinch of salt if that's your flavor. Stir occasionally for about 3 to 4 minutes again. Now it comes the exciting part. We're getting ready to plate the dish. As you can see, the texture is kind of thick. So if you would have wanted to flow well, you can add a little more water than half a cup in the previous step. And then we'll put in, just topping it with the shredded cheese for the taste and also the texture. As you can see, has green, red, and the yellow, nice yellow cheese and the cream base. So, bon appetit! Recipe courtesy of Home Chef, and this is one-pot creamy Cajun-style sausage pasta. It took about 15 to 20 minutes. It's a relatively easy recipe.